Hello. This week we're going to be talking about and studying the dynamics of faithful discipleship. Now I want to warn you, the reading this week, although it's not that many pages, it is densely packed. It is full of developmental theories, learning theories, educational theories. It's full of people that you need to know. So I want to warn you that as you're reading your material this week, that you do it slowly and carefully. Take note of names. Take note of the contributions that each of these people give to the concept of learning, how this can be adapted for Christian education and formation. You need to remember terms. The reading quiz this week is going to be filled with all of this material. So if you're thinking that you can just skim through this material, much of this material is very foundational to the whole concept of Christian formation, and as you develop and move on, maybe taking other courses in Christian formation, these are things that you're going to have to be aware of. So it's important that you understand how basic to the foundation of Christian formation this information is, and that you not just kind of scoot through it. So be careful to do a faithful, careful, detailed reading and recollection of this material. We're going to be talking about the importance of understanding people and their context and culture. We're also going to be talking about various developmental theories. Some things that maybe when you were doing your graduate work, maybe you took a psychology course, we're going to be reviewing some names and some concepts maybe you understood there. So you need to be aware of the developmental theories that the authors point out. We're going to be talking about faith development. In fact, one of the discussion questions for the week, we're going to be focusing on James Fowler's theories of faith development with the contribution of John Westerhoff. And so you need to very carefully read and understand faith development. We're going to also be looking at various learning theories. And again, this is detailed stuff, but it's important to understanding where we're going and how we're going to approach this. We're going to be talking about curriculum and teaching methods. So there's a lot of material here, and I want to encourage you. Now, to help you with this, I have attached this week several YouTube videos for you to view. But I think that with the reading and with the viewing of these videos, that it's going to help you be able to put this stuff in your mind. So when we're talking about Wesleyan Pentecostal Christian formation, one of the things to keep in mind is going back to the Wesleyan quadrilateral. If you'll remember the quadrilateral, that Scripture is primary. We interpret Scripture through apostolic tradition. We put all of this together. We acclimate. We learn all of this through reason enabled by grace. And then finally, experience in the Spirit. When we're talking about the various developmental theories and learning theories, educational theories, faith development, a lot of what we're going to be talking about this week has to do with the social sciences, the natural sciences. Remember, a Pentecostal Wesleyan understanding of the process of theology, of the theological method, means reason enabled by grace. So what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be taking a look at these various psychological and social theories, and we're going to be learning from their contribution, but we're going to recognize the weaknesses of these contributions. We're going to critique these contributions, and we're going to allow these contributions to inform the way we do teaching and formation, but Scripture is primary. The tradition of the church is primary. So one of the things to be looking at when you're reading about these various theories is that there are some ways in which they're going to be incongruent. For example, when you get to James Fowler's theories of faith development, we need to take a look at what James Fowler means by faith. We need to be very careful to note that James Fowler's understanding of faith is not what you and I would, how you and I would understand faith as a Pentecostal believer. Fowler understands faith in terms of a psychological awareness. We think of faith in terms of a relationship with God. So you need to take a look at how Fowler talks about faith, and then maybe how we can adapt Fowler's faith development theory for a Wesleyan Pentecostal formation. So there's a lot going on here. And I'm not going to delay your time because, again, I want you to carefully, systematically, intentionally read these chapters, become familiar with these people, become familiar with their theories, and become familiar with how we can adapt these theories to a Wesleyan Pentecostal way of doing Christian formation. God bless you.